All right, guys, check it out. I told you guys I was gonna do this. I got my guy Chris and his son Kason in the chair. He's about to do his haircut. You've never cut anything before?
Never.
Nothing
Never.
before at all. So he's a plumber, he works with his hands. He's pretty confident, we were just talking about it. I'm pretty confident in my teaching skills. So we're gonna walk him through this haircut. I know how the haircut's gonna turn out. I don't know how the camera and all this, you guys see I do have 2 angles now, so I can talk to you guys up here, and then this is zoomed in on the haircut. So we're just gonna get started. We'll walk him through the haircut. We're gonna do like a 1 on the sides with a taper, cut the top. It was cut very poorly last time, so we're gonna fix that, and we'll see how this turns out. Let's see how good of a teacher I am, and I'm trying to get him to be a barber, so we'll see how this works out. Now we're gonna start by connecting the sides to the top. So we want the sides of the top going into, use the wider teeth. So what you're gonna do is, if you take a comb, you can see his head shape. So you see where it's coming off? Mm-hmm. Yeah, what you're trying to do with the clipper is cut the side and naturally come off the head. So much higher.
Much higher.
Ride the head shape, right? So take it straight up until it naturally comes off. Don't worry about pulling it off on its own.
Oh, I see. I got you.
All the way up. What? Like you should be coming off. There you go. Yeah.
What?
There you go.
Down my ear.
And everything down there we're gonna cut shorter. So you don't have to worry about it so much. All we're trying to do right now is blend. There you go. That was perfect. See how that blended right in? And then the teeth come out. So make sure you're tilted in a little bit more. So the front of the teeth should be flush to the head. Same idea. You don't want to cut what you already cut. You want to cut right under it and take the 2 into the 3.
So if I let it come off here, then I'm probably gonna be what, a 1/2 inch?
Yeah, maybe. Just the whole idea is not to put a line in it. So just you start soft, like start a little lower, but we want pretty much from like here down to be a 2. You see how you're using the head to come off of it and tie into it?
Yeah, I
so,
get that.
So look, remember you gotta comb. So this is good.
Right.
This is a little heavy, and then you're good. So just focus on that front little panel. Yeah.
So that's good, or do I need to try to go that way again?
Well, it's gonna lay this way, right? So once you think you're good, comb it forward. See what you see? I see a little bit right there, so I would open that. So click the lever all the way open, and now just focus on that one spot.
So just stay in there like this?
Yeah, you just come out until it goes away. There you go. Comb it back down and see if it looks better. All right, so now same idea, start with it open. And now we wanna make this whole side a 1 1/2. So now you wanna tie into what you just did and get all this to look consistent.
But don't go up into...
Don't go any higher. Yeah, you're working your way down slightly every time.
Got you.
So yeah, now
now I'm like right here.
Yeah, but see, you still got a little bit of a lip here.
Yeah.
Like just right there, so you can touch that a little bit. And again, you're just, where you need to cut, you wanna cut, and then you wanna get out.
And let it
so
come
you're,
off.
Yeah, so you're just focus on that one. There you go. You hear it just get that spot? Mm-hmm. So now get this spot, same way you just did, and then you're good. Remember, out and off after you get it. Yeah, you just about got it. Yep, you hear it?
Yeah.
You can hear it when you get it.
Yeah, I did hear that.
It's so much more listening than you realize when you first start.
Is that good?
Yeah, looks good. All right, now we're gonna cut the sideburn off and blend up into what we have. Punch it in and bring them down. All right, and then let go. Now you can flip them if there's any hair left. Very carefully, because you don't want to go high, and you can scoop that off and clean up if there's any hair left. So what we're gonna do now, this is a fade. So we're gonna use the lever to go from short to long.
Right.
And then we're gonna add guards to make it even longer as we work our way up. This is a 1 1/2. So your first step is open, and you're gonna go up about a 1/2 inch. So exactly the same height, same line as that.
Yeah.
You're gonna go up a 1/2 inch, and same thing you already did. You wanna leave as soft of a line as you can, but you wanna have a line, because you need to see what you're doing. So you're gonna come in
and come out
and out until you get an open line that's right above that evenly. Like if that line's here, the open line should be here, and you're gonna come in and cut out. And it's gonna cut. This is gonna be the most hair you see come off. So
1/2 inch, right?
Every time you hit it with the clipper now, our objective is not to make a line. We're starting to blend this out. So think of, this has notches on it. There's 5 notches. Right. You just did the 5th at the top. So maybe the bottom is 1. So we're gonna go 1, then you're gonna open it, 2, and you're gonna go up, 3, and it's gonna start to disappear. Now here's where people mess up, right? You wanna be really, really precise, right? Like I even put my knuckle back here, and like see how small of us, like I'm very controlled, my hand's on his head.
Gotcha.
And all I'm doing is trying to bump that line up. You don't wanna go halfway up. Halfway in this section, you should be halfway open. Real controlled. There you go. So that's probably good. So you see how the line moved up a little bit? So now open it halfway, 2 clicks, and then you're gonna work halfway in the middle. So now the line moved up, now you wanna take the line out, but you still
from here
were open at the top. So you should only be working in the middle of it. And you see that just a little bit of gray that you got?
Yeah.
And then also you can use the corner of the clipper like this.
Yeah.
And only cut with like these teeth.
Ah,
and
versus
you're gonna,
trying to get the whole
And you're
clipper.
gonna just kind of do this until you get that line out that you can see. That looks good. All I see is a dark spot here, which is under this. So go to the 2nd notch, and now you have to be really precise.
Because I'm going back down.
Yeah, we're going back down. Only trying to get that, turn it all the way on the side like this, and only get that spot until it looks like it goes away. All right, so now same thing. Every step, open gives you the longest, close gives you the shortest. So we're gonna start open. We're gonna make another guideline. So open guideline, same ½ inch,
same ½ inch
above the next line.
Gotcha.
Don't go too high. Be pretty precise here. We're getting close to blending it in. Remember, up here is like a 2.
See it.
So,
I can see it
you're
now.
getting close.
Yeah.
So now all you're trying to do is blend it together.
Okay.
But the line down here is not going to come out, right? Because this is no guard. This is an open clipper.
That's a lot
you have a big gap from that to this, so we're going to work our way down and take that line out. Now, very lightly, same thing here, right? You don't always have to use the clipper the full thing.
Right.
So behind the ear, we want to get this because you're going to have a line right here. You see it?
Gotcha.
But we don't want to cut all the hair, so you can tilt it.
Gotcha.
And again, one stroke doesn't get it. You can come in a little more until you want to get the. We're going to line up behind the ear, but that's going to be that's like still a 2. So it's not like you have a nice. It's going nice here.
Right.
You see this chunk?
Yeah.
So use that tilted and you can create a fade on its own because it's tilted out. So you just want to get behind the ear to kind of blend what you just did. It's pretty close, but what do you see right here?
Yeah, it's dark and then light.
So right here was the open clipper. You did the 1, this was the 1.5. So you're pretty much tied in up here. So right here is open to an open no guard to an open 1. So we're gonna close that.
All the way or halfway?
Yep. So you can go halfway for safety.
Yeah, let's do that.
But it's not gonna take it out. Oh. The closer you get to close, it'll take it out. So again, if your line with the 1 was here, if you do that half open, then you need to go halfway into the section. Okay. You don't need to only go here because then if we close it and go here again, then it's gonna leave another line. So if you're gonna go halfway open, then you should be halfway into that.
So I need to go up to where your thumb is?
No, that's the top of it.
Oh,
so here's the bottom.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so you should be in the middle of that.
And, so like a 1/4 inch or something. Like
yeah, and you see the angle that the taper is?
Yeah.
So you need to cut that angle. You need to be here.
Okay.
You see it got a little bit flat?
Yeah.
So we need to be more here.
Okay.
So, and all we're looking at is trying to lighten this up. So you don't.
So I'm halfway, or I need to be fully closed.
Halfway. Okay. And you should be halfway between this line and where my comb is.
All right.
So all you have left now, see that lightened it up, but it didn't take it out. So all you have left now is to close it, and you literally only here. If you go closed up here, you're gonna cut way too short. Okay. So only where those dark spots are. Yeah, only where you see. If it looks good, it's good, right? So only where you see, like.
I mean, where do you see?
Right there.
Okay.
It's pretty close. Good. So again, now you still have a chunk behind the ear. So now you need to go halfway and get just that right there. Yeah, you got it. That's good. So see what that just did? Now that looks a lot better. So I see 2 things. I can see the top of your open section. I can see the top of your open 1. So you need to use this to get this right here blended in just a little bit better. Only that line. Okay. This is all cut good, right? This all looks good. Slight, like dark there, dark here. And so you're gonna start half open just for safety. And then same thing, right here where your open meets your 1, the 1 cannot get it out. You have to use the half. So we're gonna come with the half next.
So right here.
Really corner, like I showed you, corner of the clipper. You're only looking to cut where it's dark. It's close. You don't have to do a lot. Now one more time, come from here and look how it's growing. So you need to literally take a clipper
and
like
just
that.
the corner?
Yeah. Well, all this is a 1.5, so you're not gonna hurt it. So and make sure everything behind the ear is nice and clean. Now you're getting more risky. The shorter you get, the more risky, right? So now you have one little spot you're trying to clean up. Just, you see like there's like just a couple long hairs right here. And you can do this, see, and stretch it. I can see 1, 2. And so you're gonna use the corner halfway open and you're just gonna, like you literally should be on the corner like.
Gotcha. So
like,
I just want like maybe 2 blades.
2 or 3 teeth. Yeah, that's it. All right, so now we're gonna line up the front. So we wanna line it up, taking off as little as possible, but making it sharp. Okay. And you're gonna use this like a pencil, like a compass, right? So we wanna take off as little as possible, but get a sharp line. So this is just for you to visualize the round. So you see where the hair is?
Yeah, so like.
You wanna take off as little as possible and make a nice smooth circle. I hold their head so that if he does move. So here's a little tip. Find your front where you're gonna start it and make a, right? Then come down here and you can start etching up towards the top line. Yep, see how you just started that?
Yeah, now take that all the way down.
Yeah, now work from the first point of hair here.
Like this?
Round it up into it. Nope, just like you were. And you literally can like sketch, right? Like.
Yeah.
Now you can flip it upside down and cut off anything that's left on his face. So comb now, because you're dealing with longer hair, and the brush just moves it around. And again, it's growing like this, so you want to come off the head and connect in. We're gonna connect the back to the front. So you can see the line that they cut. Okay. And you can see as you grab when it starts to get longer. So what you're gonna do is start where it's short and you just
make
cut.
it the same.
So start here, grab, you gotta get the comb under it and then get your fingers in, pull it up. So as you, like once you let it flop and then try to slide, so as you come up, see how I have a tight grip on it? Yeah. Comb again, fingers in, up, cut. Comb some more, fingers in, up, cut. Now you wanna, like this hair is way back here, so now re-grip where this hair is over here. Because you don't need to cut all this. So gotcha. Move up here. You don't want to cut over here, you start to cut. You can cut yourself over here.
Gotcha.
So
I can see where I can see that line there.
Yeah, if it's in the back of your, if it's back here, you can't cut it. Yeah, you're good, you're not gonna hurt it.
I keep wanting to set that comb down.
Yeah, you're good. And then you can use your finger, rest it on your finger as you cut. That's all right, now you can re-grip it. If you didn't get it good, So grab your comb again, thumb out. And we're gonna eventually cut it all the same length. So just pull it up. Anything that's way over, cut it off. And use your, pull it up to the top. Now rest the scissors on your finger.
Am I trying to get to that?
That's your guide.
That right there?
Yep, so rest the scissors on your finger as you cut forward. Yep, now let go of that because that's way too far back. So now you need to re-grip and just get that front. You're not bad with the grip though. Pull all the way up till you get to your guide.
Oh, because I'm using the fingers. I got you.
And then you rest the scissors on your fingers as you go forward. And then if it's too far, now move this way and get the front.
So I'm not cutting into my...
You'll cut your glove, you'll cut your meat of your fingers. Yeah, so stop reaching so far. Just do it up here. So now you can just start going through and anything that's passed and see, you start to get a muscle memory where you just pull up to the same length. And you can even leave these fingers on its head. So when you push up,
oh, you got a little...
You can only push so far, right? So then you have like this natural, like 1.5 inches.
Yeah.
Like that's what I do on yours pretty well. So now you can just, comb it down, make sure you don't see a bunch of lines in it. All right, so now take the blow dryer, it's on warm, and just shake it kind of as you blow dry it, just to get it, it's on hot, so don't hold it still. And just kind of, we just want to get it dry, and then we'll put some stuff in it. So yeah, take a little of that.
All right.
Rub it in your hands really good. Mess them up
like
however
that?
Yeah, a little bit more. It should be warm on your hands.
Oh,
and then just work it all through and mess them up however you want. All right, guys, that's it. How you guys think that he did? First cut. We're gonna see what Mama thinks when he gets home. Nice little taper. Taper in the back. Definitely has some trouble on the back. These kids' cuts and these swirl patterns are crazy, but absolutely an acceptable first haircut. I think he's intrigued. Maybe we'll get him back in here to try it again.
I'll definitely do it again.